Yeah. And how are you doing with it all? Like that's
Mostly,
gonna be a difficult thing to be dealing with.
I've had a lot of stress. In fact, I even got another squamous cell carcinoma, but they removed that one quickly. But it was on my
Okay.
arm, and but it seems like I broke out more with almost that type of thing. So I've kind of changed my diet. I've got it much more quieter, but I'm not sleeping well. If we could work at all on my sleep, and I wrote down what you said about the cinnamon and the cassia.
Right.
Is the cinnamon leaf and cassia, are they two different things?
They're real similar. Like cinnamon leaf and cassia are technically different plants, but they're so similar that a lot of times on the market, like even when you buy spices, like and you think you're buying cinnamon, a lot of times it's cassia. Um,
What would be good for me to purchase from you guys?
because of the skin issues, I might have you hold off on that.
Okay.
I instead of that, um, just because your energy levels, is that what you're thinking?
Well, they've been pretty tanked, but I think I really do think the diet's going to help me a bit.
Yeah.
It's time to prepare. You know what I mean? But so far, my body's already starting to respond after 3 days, so that's encouraging.
Let me think this one out for just a second.
But I keep waking up at night. I don't sleep a lot.
Yeah. Okay, let's do something different. And again, let's step out of the box with this one.
Okay.
Um, for the skin, just because it helps, this will help with kind of regulating the skin, and it has preventative qualities to it for the whole body, but also for the skin, and it can help to regulate certain functions in the skin. And but it's Palmarosa. And I think it also would be kind of soothing to you, like to help the sleep a little bit. But
Okay.
uh, let's maybe make it in a lotion for her so that she can just rub it on everywhere. Let's have you rub the Palmarosa like all over your body, like just
Okay.
your feet, your arms, little tiny bit on the face. And you don't have to go crazy on the face, but like around the ears, around the jaw. Like if you want to leave that alone, that would be
Okay.
fine. But it's more about like trying to rehab the skin as a whole rather than a particular area. Um, and then the sleep. Let me think about this one for a sec. Let's have you use, there is an oil of kava kava. And I would say like at night, take 3 or 4 drops internally. And then, you could just put in a little tiny bit of water and shoot it. And then after that, just sit and start inhaling it until you start to feel drowsy.
Well, great.
Yeah.
And I
And
ordered.
and so like the thing that it does is it's a bit of a sedative to the central nervous system. So it just starts calming the nervous system down. Like here we drink like a kava tea, or we do the oil like in the evenings. I mean, I don't do it every night, but I do it like, what do you think? Like 3 or 4 nights a week? Yeah, we probably do it like 3 or 4 nights a week.
Okay.
And are you on any medications for anxiety, specifically Xanax?
Well, my son gave me some of his, but I don't like to use it more than once a week. And then
Yeah.
I just use a little piece of it. I don't use
Okay.
anywhere near even half. Okay.
So
Because,
the only
yeah.
thing that I would say is like when you're using the Xanax, like easier on the kava, you know,
Okay.
because they're both like a central nervous system sedative. And like sometimes when you mix kava with Xanax, it will start to lower the respiratory rate a little bit more. If you're just using a tiny amount, it's probably fine. But like when people start using like 0.5 or a milligram of Xanax and kava, sometimes it slows the respiratory rate down too much. And so like just be like a little extra careful when it comes time, like if you are using Xanax at all.
That's kind of why I was asking you, because I
Yeah.
don't, I got hooked on that stuff many years ago and I wasn't even
Oh,
taking much.
it's super addictive. Like it's,
I actually
yeah,
rode horses back into Montana, wouldn't take it. So I had to go without it for 5 days.
yeah.
That was the only way I could get
It's
it out of
hard.
my
It's a hard one
system.
to kick. Your body
Yeah,
gets
it was.
really used to it, and then it doesn't like it when you're not on it. Like it's usually something that like it really is tough to get off of it. Yeah.
That's why I have total respect for it. But that's the only thing I can get more than 3 or 4 hours. I can get about almost 4 hours of sleep
Yeah.
if I just have that little bit. But I don't take any more, and then I wait again almost a week before I take another dose of it.
The kava would be a natural version of it. Yeah.
Okay, then that's
Yeah.
I'll switch over to that.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you so much.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome.
Right. And I'll get that ordered soon. Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay. You're so welcome.